Vegeta.
What's up YouTube? This would be the Toman 18 right now, and I'm going to show you a deck profile of Quick Draw Consist. Motherfucker, really? Sorry about that, my computer has a tendency to change the theme of this when I'm doing a full screen option like Combat Arms. But anyway, let's start off with the deck profile. You can call it a Synchron deck, Quasar deck, Quick Draw deck, whatever the hell you want to call it. We run one Battle Fader because Battle Fader is an amazing card. Your opponent never expects it. Now that Solemn Warning is down to 1, there's really less to defend against Battle Fader, and plus it saves your ass. Believe me, I shit you not, it will save your ass. And it's a level 1, you know, it stays on the field better than Swift Scarecrow. BLS is self-explanatory. Boost Warrior. Boost Warrior is your level 1 non-tuner that can be special summoned if you control a face-up tuner. So it's just that extra level 1 if you need it. And his second effect gives 300 attack if you need it. It works well with Junk Warrior, but you know, like I said, you don't really use that second effect too much. Chaos Sorcerer is the same reason as BLS. Dandelion, we run Dandelion because we do run Spore. Sadly, Glow Up isn't back, but you know, that day when it comes back, it'll be in here. Dandelion just complements Spore, and Spore just complements Dandelion. They work really well together. If you're gonna run Spore in a deck, run Dandelion, you know, but don't necessarily run Spore because you run Dandelion. But yeah. It's an awesome card, level 3 and plus special summon 2 level 1 tokens, they're really good. Dark Zamorg is like a BLS except you special summon it with a dark and a wind instead of a dark and a light. And also because of the way it's written, you notice there's a semicolon right after graveyard. Then that means your opponent cannot Thunder King it and cannot Steel Swarm Roach it because it does indeed start a chain. So you can't even Judgment this card. You have to Warning it or, you know, Bottomless it, whatever. Debris, we run 1 Debris and not 2 because we do not need 2. Our dragons in our deck would be Black Rose, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and Iron Chain Dragon. Now, we run Iron Chain because Iron Chain's amazing. You could actually debate if you want to run Iron Chain or Orient, but since nobody really synchros anymore, I prefer Iron Chain. It's a nice 2500 and the second effect is pretty good. You know, send the top 3 cards of your opponent to the graveyard if you inflict battle damage. And Debris is just there to make Iron Chain or to make Scrap Dragon or take Black Rose, you know. Never know when you need it. Doppel is an amazing card. You may question why I only run 1, but you only do need 1 in this deck because it's not Junk Plant, Junk Doppel, whatever. Basically, if a monster is special summoned from your graveyard, you can summon it from your hand, and if it's sent to the graveyard for Synchro material, you summon 2 tokens and 400 attack, 1 level each in attack mode. And it's great with Junk Synchron and Doppel Warrior because you still get the tokens, and it'll give the 800 attack boost to Junk Warrior because, you know, it's Chain Link 2. Anyway, Veiler, we run 1 Veiler. You can actually decide if you want to run 2 Veiler and 1 Maxi, but I like Maxi in this format better. You don't really tend to Veiler a lot. And self-explanatory why you run Veiler. Gores is amazing. You don't really set anything, you know, like traps-wise because, well, there are no traps. And Gores is amazing. 3 Junk Synchron, probably the key card of this deck. No, definitely the key card of this deck. Just an amazing tuner. One of the best tuners in the game. It's just amazing. In normal summon, special summon level 2 or lower. It's just an amazing card. Just need to run 3. 2 Level Eater, another amazing card. Probably the best non-tuner in this deck because you can just keep splashing it from your graveyard if you have a level 5 or higher. And you just keep summoning it like crazy. Max E, self-explanatory. We do run 2 because Sangan is now gone, so this deck is for March 2013. And well, actually that's the same thing, that was kind of redundant anyway. Maxi is amazing. I run 2 now because Sangan's gone. Quick Draw, now this is where the big questionable play is going to come in. Why do I only run 3? Or 2 and not 3? I feel 3 is cloggy. Indeed, there are times when I want the 3rd one. For example, if I accidentally milled, or not accidentally, but if the Quick Draw was somehow my graveyard and I draw tuning and I need that 3rd Quick Draw, then, you know, basically I'm screwed. But more often than not, it's becomes really cloggy in your hand. Like if you have 2 in your hand, that pretty much sucks. But yeah, Quick Draw is an amazing card. If you want to run 3, go ahead and run 3. I just like it better at 2 in my opinion. Cobalt is amazing. You special summon it from your graveyard if you have a face-up tuner. And we don't run 3 because 3 is cloggy. You could run 3, but Cobalt's amazing. Gotta run at least 2. Raigo's a boss. So we run 3 because we do want cards in our graveyard such as Level Eater, Cobalt, Doppelware, Dandelion, Spore, Tuningware. Yes, I said Tuningware because you don't really want to summon him. But anyway, it's just amazing. Pop a card, it's a light target, and you mill a lot of crap that needs to go in the graveyard. Spore, I already went over it. Synchron Explorer, we only run 1 because more than 1 is cloggy. Well, not exactly cloggy, but I guess you could take out 1 maxi and run 2 Synchron Explorer, but I like it at 1. You know, normal summon, special summon Synchron monster from your graveyard, whether it be Formula Synchron, Junk Synchron, Quick Draw Synchron, Unknown Synchron. Amazing card. Moving on, we got Tuningware. Just 1. Any 2 or 3 is unnecessary. We don't run machine duplication, or I think it's called that. But basically what it does is you can treat it as a level 2 if it's used for a Synchro summon, and if it's sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card. So it's great with Junk Synchron. You summon it from your graveyard. You can't use the level 2 effect, but you can draw the card after it's sent to the graveyard for a Synchro. So it's really amazing. Unknown Synchron, we mainly run it because of the 3-card Quasar combo. Now that doesn't really happen too much because, as you know, the 3-card Quasar combo is Quick Draw, Synchron Explorer, and Level Eater. And we only run 1 Synchron Explorer, so this deck does not revolve around that. However, if you have it, it never hurts to use it. But we only run 1 because it's mainly used for that combo, and it's just good to summon. There's a lot of times where you summon an Unknown Synchron, like special summon it, and then you special summon Boost Warrior. You got like a +1 from Formula, and you didn't even normal summon yet. So it's just amazing. So we run 28 monsters. Might be a lot if you think about it, but they really complement each other. Moving on, we got Dark Hole, staple, Foolish Burial, staple, Heavy Storm, staple, Mind Control. Not a staple, but it's just amazing. Monster Born, staple, double MST. I did not run MST, but I just find myself fighting Bottomless and Skill Drain and Torrential shit ton, and if you're like in the middle of a big ass combo and they Torrential you or Bottomless you pretty much cry. So you need the MSTs. 1 for 1, staple in this deck, obviously. Pot of Avarice, another staple in this deck. And the key spell card is probably Tuning. It's your searcher of the deck, searches Junk Synchron, Quick Draw Synchron, or Unknown Synchron. So that's a total of 6 targets for 3 cards. So it's pretty cool. Actually, not pretty cool, really cool. Extra deck, pretty basic. Got Catastrophe staple, Army Arm. I think Army Arm is staple too. Black Rose staple, Drill Warrior. Now we only run 1 level 6 out of all the monsters. As you can see, there's Turbo Warrior and Junk Gardener for the level 6s, but they're not nearly as good as Drill Warrior. Drill Warrior can attack directly, good for those Spirit Reapers or anything, and this part is amazing. Once per turn during your main phase, you can discard 1 card and remove this card from play, and during the next standby phase, you return this card, or actually special summon this card, and then you add 1 monster card from your graveyard, whether it be BLS, any single monster, to your hand. So it's just a recycling engine, and to attack directly, you have its attack, but after you discard, it just keeps coming back to 24. So you can like singly hand poke people 1200, until you win, if they keep stalling. Formula staple, Iron Chain we went over, Berserker, probably the best level 7. There's 2 others, Nitro Warrior and Junk Archer. Junk Archer is amazing for Exceeds. You just banish 1 monster until the end phase, but overall Berserker is a better monster. You tend to use his first effect a lot. People keep forgetting. You remove 1 junk from your graveyard to select the monster your opponent controls and just reduce its attack by all the junk monsters you use. So typically, I would already make Junk Destroyer, and then I would banish Junk Destroyer with Berserker, and then you just got a monster that lost 2600 attack, so you can just, go over it. And if it attacks a defense position monster, destroy that monster at the start of the damage step without damage calculation. So no flip monsters and no destroy by battle shit. Destroyer, the best level 8. It's amazing, destroy cards up to non-tuners you make with it. Junk Warrior, in here because of Doppel, in here because of the combo. This is an amazing card too. Road Warrior, in here because of the combo. Scrap Dragon, an amazing level 8. works well with Level Eater, Special Summon Level Eater, and destroy it, and Special Summon Level Eater again. Can't destroy again, but you know, there's your defense. Quasar, obviously. Shooting Star, obviously, because of Quasar and you know everything else. Stardust, obviously, and Librarian, major, obviously. That's pretty much the deck. For the side deck, 3 Decrees, of course, and 1 MSC. The rest, you can do whatever. I definitely side DD Crow. DD Crow is a boss. And Archer, I side it. I don't really use it, but like if I'm playing against an Exceed heavy deck, which is a lot of decks, it wouldn't hurt to have Archer. I wish I could main it, but there's no room. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like it, dislike it, commentate on it, whether what I can add, what I can deduct, you know, just tell me what you think.